I could look at my subscribers and I could say, man, I didn't really gain more subscribers than I normally would this month. Vlogmas wasn't worth it. I didn't do that great. But you know what? Subscriber count was not my primary goal. All of my small YouTubers out there, come a little bit closer. This video is for us. A lot of y'all already know that this was my first year doing Vlogmas. But honestly, was it worth it? Like, does Vlogmas even help your channel as a small YouTuber? I'll be honest, before I actually did Vlogmas, I was not sure. I kind of took a risk and was willing to invest a considerable amount of time and energy to figure out the answer to that question. And so since I completed Vlogmas successfully, I now have an answer that I think might help you. So what I want to do today is dive into the analytics on my channel and share that information with you so that you can get a feel for whether doing Vlogmas next year might be worth your time and energy as a small YouTuber. First, I'm gonna bring you up to speed in about 20 seconds or less. This was my first year doing Vlogmas. I did a modified Vlogmas schedule because I knew that I was not going to be posting videos every day. So instead, I aimed to post a vlog or video every other day leading up to Christmas. I mostly stuck to that schedule. There were a few days that I skipped and may have published like the next day. So I did all of the videos that I was scheduled to do. There just may have been 2 days in between in some cases instead of just 1 day in between. Prior to Vlogmas, I was publishing 1 video a week, sometimes 2 videos a week. During Vlogmas, I was publishing about 3 videos a week. Lastly, prior to Vlogmas, I had about 490 subscribers and about 485 watch hours. So now that you have all of that background context, I'm gonna walk you through kind of like a Vlogmas analytics report so that you can see what happened during the month of December as far as my YouTube analytics go and how that looks for a small YouTuber. So let's hop into the Vlogmas YouTube analytics report. All right, so first we can start with an overview of the analytics. I'm gonna go to YouTube Studio to my analytics report, and I am going to set this to December since that is when I created these videos for Vlogmas. So you can see that there was a major jump in views from every other previous month. I was gonna say November, but all the other months to December. From 798, so about 800 to almost 1800. As far as watch time goes, there's a similar increase. So in November, there were about 66 watch hours, and in December, I had about 156 watch hours, which is important for a key reason that I'm going to tell you about later. And then as far as subscribers go, it wasn't my biggest month for subscribers. It actually kind of was in line with the previous months, maybe even less than some previous months. But that's cool too. We'll also talk about in a second. So that is what the overview looks like. Now, as far as reach, in December, my click-through rate was significantly higher than it had been previously. I also had more views, which we just saw, and more unique viewers, meaning people who had never been to my channel before, which is exciting. The average length of time that someone watches videos on my channel also went up by a few percentage points, which is cool. As for money generated, that's not even an option on here because I'm not monetized, because I'm an actual small YouTuber. But we are going to change that this year. So one question that I hear people asking is, does it hurt to vlog every day? And are your views lower if you vlog every day? Now, in my case, like I stated to you, I did not publish a video every day in Vlogmas. My modified schedule was every other day. In my case, my views as a whole actually increased. There are some videos on my channel that I published during Vlogmas. For example, Vlogmas Day 1, which was like my intro Vlogmas post. And like my last Vlogmas post, which was Christmas morning. There are some that have lower views, even though there may have been some videos that did not perform as highly as I thought they would, or did not get as many views as I thought they might. I am looking at the bigger picture, looking at the channel analytics overall, and I can see that the views actually did increase. If you are publishing a video every day, you have to realize that people have shit to do. And so while they love you, they are not necessarily going to watch every single one of your videos every day, especially in a time like Vlogmas when a lot of YouTube creators are publishing videos every day. That means that there's a lot of content out there and people are picking and choosing what they want to watch. So I would not be surprised if I were posting a video or a vlog every day and the views on it were lower. However, I think that it's important to focus on the overall impact of vlogging every day or publishing every day on your channel and finding out from looking there whether it is worth it to continue with that high frequency schedule. I want to talk to you guys about what the most popular videos from Vlogmas on my channel were. That sentence is weird. Y'all know what I'm trying to say though. So let's go down here and look at the top videos in December 2020. All right, so this video happened to be the most popular, which was quite unexpected because I don't know. I feel like the videos that you think are gonna do great, they're like, and the videos that you're like, I don't know if this is a good video, they're the ones that kind of pop off. The Peloton bike review video that I did towards the end of Vlogmas not only was the best performing video of Vlogmas, but it's also the best performing video on my channel, period. So if you go to my channel and sort my videos by most popular, you'll see that the most popular one, come on internet, baby, what you doing, is the Peloton bike review. I actually had a lot of fun putting that video together as well. The runner-up to that video was my two-part series on my home office makeover. So the final transformation, like part 2, was the second most popular video, and then part 1 was the third most popular video on the channel. Then there was one where I transformed this Goodwill dining table into my office desk, was the fourth most high performing video. So you can see a pattern here, like people were really into the transformation videos during Vlogmas. And then this Clubhouse review video I did during December, this back to a 9 to 5 video I did during December. So the videos that were most commonly viewed during December on my channel, the ones that are like the top 10 videos on my channel in December, 9 out of 10 of them are from my Vlogmas series. One of them, why I quit my pharmacy job to start a business, I published back in September. And that is the second most highly performing video on my channel after the Peloton video. So I'm not surprised that this is in the number, but the videos that I published during December did seem to perform very well overall, and I got a lot of great reception from them, from my audience. One thing that is really important for me to share with you in this video is what I have learned that might help you as a small YouTuber. 1, decide whether Vlogmas is something you might be interested in doing, but 2, if you do decide that you want to do Vlogmas, how to make it work for you in a way that is as impactful as possible, but also still efficient and not taking up too much of your time, since the tangible return on your investment is not necessarily going to be there, especially if you are not yet monetized. So the first thing you really want to think about is, what is your purpose for doing Vlogmas? As a small YouTuber, if you are trying to grow, I think it is very important to be strategic about what you are doing on your channel. The type of content that you're publishing, how often you're publishing, everything around your channel needs to be strategically executed for growth. So if you are hoping to do Vlogmas, my question is, how is Vlogmas going to help you grow? What is your goal? Is it to increase your views? Is it to increase your subscribers? Is it to increase your watch time? For me, the most important thing was for me to increase my watch time. I mentioned that prior to Vlogmas, I had, how much did I say? About 485 watch hours. As you know, you need 4,000 watch hours to be monetized. So my priority was to increase my watch time with my Vlogmas videos. That meant that I was going to publish videos that were related to what I talk about on my channel, which are online business, content strategy tips, and lifestyle for service-based entrepreneurs who are also moms. But it also meant that the topics that I was going to publish and the style of videos that I created needed to be designed to keep people watching for as long as possible. So they needed to be really interesting, engaging, and longer than the videos that I usually publish. It also meant that I needed to try to reach people who were not necessarily subscribed to my channel as well, which meant that I need to optimize those videos for YouTube search. Now that is something that I do anyway, but it's something that I was really sure to do during Vlogmas. And that is one of the main reasons why my Peloton video and my home office makeover videos have performed so well, is because they are doing really well in YouTube search. I'll show you that. If you look at the analytics on this Peloton review video, you can see that it is performing way better than the average. You see that gray bar down there? That means that's the average range of views that my videos get up to this point in time, which is 11 days post publishing. This blue line is where the views actually are. You can see that the watch time similarly is way higher, and then I've gotten a few subscribers from it. Now, how did people find this video? 46% of the views came from YouTube search. That's really important when it comes to getting people on your channel who may not be familiar with you already. The click-through rate is 7.6%, which tells me that my title and my thumbnail are really good. And these are the terms, the top terms that people are using to find this particular video, which is great because the fact that it's ranking for just Peloton, period, that's pretty legit. I did that. So the way that I framed this video, you should go watch it if you haven't yet, but the way that I framed this video was as a part of like self-care for service-based entrepreneurs who are parents who are working from home. So my channel is not just about online business and content strategy. It's also about lifestyle for service-based entrepreneurs, especially moms, which brings me to another point related to the strategy behind Vlogmas. Another goal of December for me was to diversify the type of content that was on my channel. Up to now, most of the videos have been sit down, very instructional, how-to videos about online business tips or content strategy tips, which is great. That's the meat and potatoes of my channel. So that is the information that I intend to provide. But I realized that I want my channel to be a more holistic reflection of not just me, but the experience of being an online service business owner. That means that I want to incorporate more lifestyle-based content that includes how I manage my time, how I balance business ownership and motherhood. As I move into this new full-time job, how I balance a full-time job and business ownership and motherhood and being a wife and family. How do I make time for self-care throughout all of that? So not just having the sit-down videos, but also having that lifestyle content in as well so that I can more holistically reflect my experience as an online service-based business owner. And so I intentionally created videos during Vlogmas that would help me create some of that content that I was interested in creating, but had not up until that point had the opportunity to do so. Vlogmas was like my time to play around with that, see what stuck, see if I even liked vlogging, see how my audience responded to it. And the feedback that I got from that was really valuable in helping me figure out my YouTube content strategy for 2021. So the important reason why you want to figure out what your goals are up front is because at the end, when Vlogmas is over, you want to look back at those goals so that you can know which metrics are important to those goals. And those are the metrics that you can use at the end of the month to gauge how effective your Vlogmas run was. So I could look at my subscribers and I could say, man, I didn't really gain more subscribers than I normally would this month. Vlogmas wasn't worth it. I didn't do that great. But you know what? Subscriber count was not my primary goal. My primary goal was increasing watch time. And I did that in a way that I did not even anticipate. So that for me makes Vlogmas successful. I could look at my views and say, wow, my views went way up. That made Vlogmas successful for me. Yeah, it did. But if my watch time had not gone up as much, then that success might not have been as meaningful. It's more meaningful because my primary outcome, my primary goal, which was increasing watch time, that is what happened. So that makes anything else secondary. The next question I think is important to ask yourself if you are considering doing Vlogmas as a small YouTuber is, do you have time to actually promote the videos and the vlogs that you will be publishing during Vlogmas? Even though I really did want to publish every day, I just knew that I would not realistically be able to. I am actually glad that I was not in a position to publish every day, because I think the schedule of doing every other day was perfect in terms of allowing myself the room to publish more frequently, but also having time to promote what I was publishing and giving my audience time to watch the content that I was creating. Now, if you were looking at the big YouTubers, right, and you're like, well, they publish every day and they get tens or hundreds of thousands of views on their Vlogmas videos, well, that's great, sweetie. But this is a video for small YouTubers and you are not them. The big YouTubers do not have to promote their channels in the same way that we have to promote our channels. They don't have to go out here and hustle for views, especially the ones with loyal audiences. They already have the momentum going that's gonna help people see their videos without them having to push them all the time. The algorithm already weighs their content heavily because that's how they came to be a big YouTuber. We don't have the algorithm on our side like that. So you got to go out there and you have to get eyes in front of your video if you want people to see them, especially if you are publishing very frequently. As you can imagine, it's a whole lot of work to create a vlog and publish a vlog every single day for 24 days. It's a lot of work to do it for 12 days. On top of that, you might not have the energy or the time to then promote those videos to your audience, to go on Instagram or TikTok or wherever you go, to email, to promote your videos, in addition to still creating the content and recording and editing every single day. It's a lot. So my suggestion is actually to make your schedule one that is conducive to frequent posting, but also one that is conducive to frequently promoting what you are posting. And for me, doing every other day was the way to do that. I wish I could see like what the results from posting every day would have been. I do know for a fact though that if I had posted every day, one, I would be completely burnt out, like child ashes. But also I would not have had the energy to promote my videos. Another question people ask is, does Vlogmas have to be about Christmas? And I think that's a hilarious question because I mean, it originated to be an exciting time in preparation for Christmas, but I took a less conventional approach as far as the topics of my Vlogmas videos. So my response is not necessarily going to be the conventional response, but my answer is no. Your Vlogmas videos do not have to be about Christmas, all of them. And also, not all your Vlogmas vlogs have to be vlogs. So some of my vlogs were actually just videos. They were sit down videos, or they were like, not necessarily sit down, but they weren't vlogs. Not all of them were like real time, go with me throughout my day, and definitely not all of them were related to Christmas. I would say a minority of them were even about Christmas. But that was because I sat down before I planned out my content calendar for December, and I thought about how I could make Vlogmas work for my specific goals. I did not feel that posting Christmas specific videos would be conducive to growing my channel in the way that I wanted it to grow. Part of my deal with myself for doing Vlogmas was, girl, if you're gonna do this, if you're gonna put out this many videos in this small amount of time, you need to make sure that these videos are evergreen, meaning that people don't just want to watch them during Christmas time. They could be searching for this content at any time of year and they could enjoy it, find value in it at any time of year. That meant that while there may have been like sprinkles of Christmas in the videos, especially the vlog style ones, the topics were not necessarily related to Christmas, and that was very intentional. Also, if you think about it this way, in general, during Christmas, when everybody is doing Vlogmas or the 12 days of Christmas, people are putting out Christmas content, even if they're not doing Vlogmas, there are a lot of people out there who are going to be overwhelmed with Christmas content. They want to see something that is not necessarily related to Christmas. So I decided that I was going to be that person who was putting out December content Vlogmas content that was not necessarily related to Christmas, and I am very happy with that decision. So I'm gonna go in here and show you my Vlogmas playlist so you can get a sense of what percentage of my videos were actually about Christmas, what percentage were not, and how the views kind of compared back and forth. My Vlogmas videos start down here with Black Woman Entrepreneurs Vlogmas, and they go up from here. So that one was kind of Christmassy because it was my Vlogmas intro video and I was literally sitting in front of a Christmas tree. This vision board one was not about Christmas, but it kind of was fitting for the season because a lot of people make their vision boards at the end of the year. Going back to a 9-to-5 in 2020 encouragement was not directly about Christmas at all, but it was kind of an end of the year reflection / rant situation. None of these next 6 videos were about Christmas. None of them. The last vlog was about Christmas, and you can see that those views are lower. So it just so happens that the 2 videos that were more so Christmas related, which were the Christmas morning vlog and the Vlogmas intro, got the least views of all the videos that I published during Vlogmas, with the exception of this time blocking one. Now, it could be because those were the intro and outro. It could be because there was no meat to it. You know what I'm saying? Like the other videos that I published had a very specific purpose. They were answering a very specific question. The Christmas related videos were not. They were just vlogs that were Christmassy. So that further confirms my feeling that it was more beneficial for my channel to publish videos that were not directly related to Christmas. Do with that information what you will. That may not be the case for your channel. I am not sure, but it was the case for my channel. And so this is why I made the decision I made. So I would love to know in the comments, did you participate in Vlogmas this year? What posting schedule did you use, and how did you think it worked out for your channel? If you did not participate in Vlogmas, let me know why and whether you might consider doing that in the future. Hopefully this Vlogmas YouTube analytics report was helpful for you. I think it really helped to hone in on the question of, does Vlogmas help small YouTubers? The short answer is I think that it can, if you are strategic about it. As a small YouTuber, everything we have to do has to be strategic if our goal is to grow. If your goal is just to have fun on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and like create and publish your videos, then maybe the strategy isn't as important for you. My goal for 2020 was to be monetized, and I got a little closer to that goal, but I didn't meet it. So that shifts over to 2021, and that is my goal for this year. So because I have that goal in mind, I am being very strategic about how I'm growing my channel. And I think that if you are of the same mind, and if you are thinking about doing Vlogmas, it can be a great boost to your channel if you approach it strategically. The content strategy series on my channel might help give you some guidance in terms of developing an actual content strategy and content plan in general. If you would like to see more about how I develop my specific content calendar and content plan for Vlogmas this year, let me know and I can do a video on that as well. But yeah, happy Vlogmasing whenever you decide to do that. I'll see y'all next time.